Just about enough of your fucking tomfoolery, Katie May. Oh, we're live.
Oh, what?
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I'm Carlos.
I hope I just caught the end of that statement.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
They caught you flirting with me.
Incredible. You can't say that.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Mythic Odysseys of Theros with Indoor Recess.
We're here.
We're here. Indoor's not here, but I'm Recess.
It's
And
us.
this bit is done.
Yay!
Yay.
It's
We're
true.
not celebrating that Carlos is gone. That made it sound like
That's not it. That made it sound
celebrating
like
that
we were
Carlos is gone.
Thank
It's
goodness.
true.
Our boss is gone for the day.
Carlos is
we're all
dead.
in-
We are killing wench tonight.
Yeah. This'll teach you to love your wife.
It's Serena's birthday. Go
It's
tell
Serena's
Serena
birthday.
happy birthday.
Yo, you know what,
What's
Killjoy? That's a very good point. He is avoiding the chip.
He is avoiding the
Oh,
chip.
it just
He's avoiding the chip.
It just happened
Carlos.
to be Serena's birthday today, huh?
And Serena would vouch for him because she loves him or whatever.
Yeah. They're a Bonnie and Clyde. They'll do it. For
I
each
see
other,
what's
God.
going on. I see
Uh-huh.
what's going on.
Oh, actually, Carlos is dead. He ate the chip and he died already.
There's no way he ate that chip off stream.
No way. God, we're so excited to be back. It's been forever. The world has changed in ways that it hasn't. But first things first, we got to ask ourselves a great hypothetical question. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
And I want to know. Well, first off, there's three of y'all, so I want you to vote one or two.
Okay.
One.
So you got 2 ones. We're gonna go with one.
Cool.
If you could accomplish simple tasks while sleeping and still get a good night's sleep, what would you want your body to do while you were sleeping?
Work out?
Clean my house.
Ooh.
Yeah, cleaning.
Yeah, clean my house.
I think I like workout and cleaning the house. Those feel nice. I feel part of me like wants it to.
I want to be awake when I work out because I want to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm like kind of like I
Katie
want
May's
to-
face.
Yeah. Is my mic quiet? Let me move ever so closer to it.
TK could turn this up a little.
Oh
No.
my
That's probably
God. No, I got no. It's fine. Here, I'll just turn everybody up.
Okay.
Sit back, Masood. Dear God.
Oh, this is not what we wanted to do today?
No,
This isn't
it's
the vibe?
delicious.
Carlos is gonna fire us.
This is it. Just visual gag bits that he can't control. We finally have power again. We do our own Zooms.
Bits. We're free.
I think
this week we all voted to get rid of a tyrant. That's right. Carlos Luna is not here.
Thank goodness. Dump Luna, man. I've been saying it for weeks. God. So I'd say I would also. It sounds crazy. I kind of want myself to write. I'd love to see myself like write unfettered, like just subconsciously like create like a story and then
I
look
don't
back
see that
on it. I
as
was
a
like, was that
simple
any good?
task.
I don't think
Was
it's
it-
simple to unless
Oh,
it's
is
just
that,
like
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. Simple
if it's
test.
just
simple
what
test.
you're dreaming, but just written in words, so it just makes no sense.
Incredible.
It's just non sequitur.
A literal dream journal, like a literal. Yeah.
My dreams are so visceral that would be so screwed up.
I do write about my dreams.
You do right. Oh, so you already have that squared away. So okay, let me rephrase it. It's simple.
Learning law? That's not simple. Just
Learning
kidding.
law.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with working out. Wake up swole.
Wake up swole. Oh,
No,
that sounds so
but-
good.
But you're gonna wake up sweaty and
Wait,
sore.
so
Like,
wait,
that
Because you said that you would still wake up feeling
Oh,
well rested.
is that no?
Well
You get a
rested.
good night's sleep.
Yeah.
And what? Yeah, you.
Do you
while
take a
sleeping and still get
shower?
good night's
Wait,
sleep.
do you take a shower before going to sleep though? If you work out while you're asleep?
I would just take one when I wake up.
The moment you wake up.
Yeah, but your
Yeah.
bed is nasty.
You'll have to wash your
I'm doing laundry in my
I'm-
sleep. Done.
I'm sleeping on that. I'm gonna buy one of those.
No.
Those
What?
bougie bikes.
Likes the Peloton.
the
or
Peloton?
whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
buy
I
a
don't-
Peloton. I'm gonna sleep on it.
I think in this world you don't
That's it.
sleep. So like you would have no need for your bed, other than
What?
to eat meals on. You know.
Why would you eat in your bed?
Because that's how movies taste
You need
best.
to stop.
No, I definitely think I think you wouldn't have to need a bed, so you wouldn't need to sleep. So you would just, when you would wake up at a machine. Like you would do this for 8 hours. This is the task that you do. So you would work out for 8 hours. Your body would be working out for 8 hours.
Your body would break down.
That's my fear of it, right? Like that's like too much.
Okay, but did it say simple tasks or a simple task?
It says simple tasks, plural. So maybe you could do more stuff. So
More stuff.
Working out is just one part of it. No, I was gonna say like, yeah. Okay, then it's. I want to do something more than just maintain my home and my body. Like I want to do something else that's not like basic maintenance.
But it has to be a simple task.
There's got to be some other stuff.
But if you
Learn to juggle.
But why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do like the boring, tedious tasks while you're supposed to be sleeping, and then you have time for the meaningful tasks when you're awake?
I think
Yes.
in the same way that Katie Mae wants to wake up swole, I want to wake up with something like and just have it in a certain way.
I want to wake up.
Like
You just
laundry.
absorb the information out
Just
of
from a book. Well, like part of it is also like piano. Like in some way, like could I just like get the muscle memory if I just practice scales
Unconscious
over and
piano
over and
playing.
over again in my night? Would I then have like really good muscle memory to play the piano? Like actually, fuck yeah, I'd just do scales and piss off my neighbors.
There'll
Like
be
all night.
Incredible.
a special club that people love to go to that is just zombie piano players. It's just people who play piano who are.
So is this like a
Zombie, yeah.
superpower, or is this something that's ingrained in the fabric of our society?
I think a genie arrives to all of us
Oh, a
and gives.
genie.
This is a very specific wish
I kiss
that
the
they
genie.
get. They kiss.
We
you.
didn't
Are
have to
they
pick on
hot?
this to give us a
Yeah,
wish.
are
Of
they
course,
hot?
absolutely.
I
How
asked
many
for
wishes
another
do we
wish.
have?
Behold these mighty wishes. Yeah, now we're just role playing this game. Thank you.
Incredible. And speaking of genies, the genie
Speaking of
is
genies.
is available in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. The Genie World Lock patron, now available for pre-order on Roll20.
Get out.
Oh. It's a good
Look at
book.
that! Look at that
It
subtle
was
plug.
me. I'm
It's a good
incredible.
Just you
book.
doing a job. It is a good book for sure, and also adds a lot for your games.
Cool. This was a conversation.
the natural transition.
It everywhere. That was so funny.
That was good. We made the plug for our company, even though
Nice.
Dad's not here. So
yeah, we did it.
Yeah, did it.
We did it. I went ahead and started the raffle, code word #where is Wanch.
Like it.
Unrelated to today's episode, I also want
100%.
everyone to know that if you make the mistake of publicly loving your wife, you get put in a crop top in your away pictures. That's what happens when you
That's
when
what
you
happens.
publicly support your significant other.
Mhm.
At the
TK's been
at
saying
the
it from the
expense of your
beginning.
friends.
Men's rights above women's rights. We've been saying it from the start.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
gotta stop. People are gonna clip that. And
No, it's-
really,
I am the
really
most
wrong.
believable person to say something like that, I'm sure. Because I
100%.
benefit so much.
I'm already falling apart.
God, could you believe that Carlos was the glue that held our friendship together?
I mean, it makes sense when you think about how Earth is really flat. Like it all kind of adds up.
Oh man. Do you know I'm the host of this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and what were you saying about flat Earth, Masood? Incredible.
This is an abuse of power.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, I
back the
can
boy.
I can unmute myself. I
It's
have I
true.
have it was in no way was I forever muted, but a bit's a bit.
Yeah.
A bit
That's
is
what's
a
up.
bit, and this bit needs to quit. How would we like to be people who play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a recap, Katie Mae.
Oh God, I thought you were gonna forget.
I never forget Katie Mae.
Oh, well, hey, what happened was 2 weeks ago. So y'all need to use your brains to remember what happened. And I'll tell you, in case you can't use your brain, I'll tell you anyways. So basically what happened on Theros last time is a giant turtle rammed into our boat and almost sunk it. But that turtle was accompanied by some very scary Triton, and that we won. So that was pretty good for us.
It was great.
I don't think it came
turtle.
at any grave cost. We just kind of did it, and it was really nice.
Nobody died.
And then no one died. Everyone, we hung out. And then Daphne, Wanch, and Troilus were all talking. Daphne sort of brought up the fact that she had a romantic dream about Phoenix. And then we all kind of got to talking about dreams. And that was when we all realized that this shared dream of Hector was something that was had by all of us. And that was the first time we all found out that we had this shared dream. Daphne tried to talk Troilus and Wanch out of the reality of the situation, but Wanch and Troilus were determined that this was a matter of brotherhood that needed to be resolved. So after that, we went to the Dacra Isles, which I totally remembered and didn't just have to look at it. After that, we went to the Dacra Isles, where we all decided to use the buddy system. Daphne and Wanch teamed up, and then Troilus and Shushua teamed up, and then we immediately accidentally got separated, and then we immediately accidentally got separated from our buddies. all becoming stranded. And while Daphne was stranded all by herself, she ran. She was visited by Phoenix, who they had a tete-a-tete, a small situation where
they kissed.
What do you say? They did not actually kiss. That is a rumor. It is not true. Telling her that he will exchange 3 true answers to her questions for 3 small favors. Daphne asked the following: "Where are my friends?" And the answer was asleep in a cave together. The favor asked then was let it fall, let the urn in the underworld fall. The second question Daphne asked was, do you know Troilus' brother? And then Phoenix said, I do know Hector. And then the favor was, when you wish most to say yes, say no. And then the third question that Daphne asked was, did you send us the dreams? And Phoenix said, no, I did not. And the small favor was choose him, not her. And that was where the episode ended. All of us split apart, cast to the 4 winds on a magical isle where the Nyx is so close to the fabric of reality. Plenty of chances for things to go wrong or things to go right. What will happen? No one knows, but it is time to find out.
This week on Mythic Odysseys of Theros.
We don't do a whoosh, but I kind of wish we did sometimes.
This is Pirates
of Dark Water. Because that's what I'm
I
thinking.
never have. Yeah, it's fun.
Well, I think I don't know. We can talk to Carlos maybe, and we can make a sound cue, because I'd love to do like a Dragon Ball Z like theme song music to like
That
cut
would be-
across as like
That would be really cool. And unfortunately, Carlos isn't here, so we're just gonna have to deal with cloud wipes.
yeah.
Because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to OBS, and I'm cheap, so I just use whatever comes with the program.
Ooh, that was a dissolve. It wasn't a cloud wipe. Look at that.
It wasn't.
It's very fancy looking.
I just upped the duration and then softened the edges.
What? Okay, learning things.
Yeah, it took me 45 minutes this morning at 9 a.m. to figure out how to do it. Thanks, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the group of you wandering around the Dacra Isles. I want to begin with Troilus and Shushua, because Shushua was not here last week. So just to catch you up on, jog your memory, so to speak. Basically, what was going on in the Dacra Isles is the group of you were lost. You were separated from one another. And it was Shushua and Troilus who got lost first. And you noticed mid-conversation that the rest of your friends were not around. They weren't with you. They weren't ahead of you like they had been. How long did you wander in the forest? Did you stay
What time
put?
of day did we enter the forest?
Early morning.
Early morning.
Mhm.
And how long did we travel before we got separated?
It's hard to tell. It is almost a never-ending sunset here. So it's hard to tell anything above the trees. The canopy is very thick and dark, and there are motes of light and music. It's a very enchanted forest, so it's very easy to both get lost and lose track of time. If you had to guess just based where you are on the forest floor, mid-afternoon, but it's looked like mid-afternoon the entire time that you've been here.
So at least a couple hours you've been wandering around aimlessly.
So you do wander, you don't stay put?
Oh, I wander.
Are we still together at this point, or are we like Shushua and Troilus are also been
Shushua
separated?
and Troilus are together.
Okay.
Shushua, are you concerned at all?
Yes, I'm trying to see where Daphne and I almost called him Carlos. Daphne and Blanche have gone up to, and I am calling their names
Yeah, for sure.
in my whisper voice, so it's not going very far. Daphne,
Blanche.
Blanche,
Yeah.
Carlos, can you try calling for them?
Daphne! Blanche! No, I don't think they can hear us. I mean, if they I don't think they heard you, and I don't know. Maybe I'll try again in a moment. Might kind of hurt my throat. God, it's so muggy here. Jeez, it's and like see Troilus like swanning away like flies and mosquitoes, and it's just like where did
It's
they?
just Florida.
Where did they go? Where they were just here.
Yeah, there are clouds of these sort of phosphorescent gnats that sort of flit from treetop to treetop between bushes and branches.
Can I do detect magic?
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
In general, just to feel. what this
you
place
can
has.
you can definitely tell that this is a magical island, but you can detect magic to if you want to sort of pinpoint the source of the magic, how powerful it is, what type of magic it even is.
Is there anything? Would I be able to detect if like Daphne was nearby? Because I'm familiar enough with her magic.
Yeah, I think that you would be. I think with a
Or like what direction that she would be able to.
Yeah. I don't think that is unreasonable to look for magic that is Daphne's specific magic is created from twisting the threads of fate, so to speak. That's why it is so wild and unpredictable. Because when you twist fate, there's no choice but for it to balloon out and ripple throughout the universe. So I think that with detect magic, you could likely try to get an idea of where Daphne's magic is.
Okay. Yes, I will. I'll keep it at, let's see, concentration up to 10 minutes. And just wander a bit and see if I can get a bead on where they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Along with that detect magic, will you go ahead and give me an arcana to successfully track an arcana or survival to like successfully track your way through this woods, because yeah, these woods are not linear by any means. They're always shifting, they're always maneuvering around you.
That was not right.
Let's take a look. An 11. Let's see. So an 11. It's not easy to separate. You can tell like how would you describe the way that you discern Daphne's magic from the rest of this enchantment?
I would imagine that the air just feels a little bit it feels kind of spiky, like a sleet storm.
Yeah, like it's maybe like supercharged with something. And you can definitely like there's almost a rumble of like magical thunder in a way that vibrates through the air, almost sound waves. And the pitch it's off. The pitch is always off with Daphne, because the way that she maneuvers magic is so organic and yet in many ways completely incongruent with the way that magic ought to be. You sort of follow this spiky cord through the forest, but it is the forest itself that is attempting to dissuade you and move you around. And if you are not careful, you will be disconnected from Troilus. Are you more interested in following Daphne's magic or staying with Troilus?
I will probably stay with Troilus, and maybe we can tie a rope between us just in case.
Do you feel anything? Do you?
I am sensing some of Daphne's magic in this direction. I just point what direction it is. But the forest seems to be working against us.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have some. Let me double check. I do have some hempen rope. I tie a little bit around my waist, and then I toss another end to Shushua and say, "Yeah, cool."
I genuinely hope that it works as well, if not better, for you as it did for Winch and Daphne.
You know, we're trying. We're having a little more foresight.
I believe in you, 100%.
Okay. And then, let's. All right, lead the way. God, there's just so many. Should I light a torch? Will that make them worse, or?
I don't think it would help.
Okay. Oh God, and you just like see him like slapping at bugs, his like tails whipping around. It's like all the stuff that's coming around. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The group of you, the two of you, sort of sink a little deeper into the thickets, these twisted, gnarled trees with hundreds of what look like seams gaping open into this purplish, inky abyss, twinkles like 1,000 stars. Some of them even have like a almost a red, purple, sticky sap that sort of plip, plip from the leaves. The forest is working against you, and with an 11 in survival, you did have to make a choice. While you don't find Daphne, you do become very tired walking around. It is not long before it feels like you're too tired to go on. The humidity in the air, this mugginess, pulls at your legs like, well, we would call it cement now, but it's almost like quicksand. And every step becomes heavier and heavier in this miasma of glowing golden mist. Your blinks are slower and slower and slower. Until when you blink the last time, you've opened your eyes and you are not in the forest.
Do we recall being in the forest?
You do. You do recall being in the forest, and you think it was some time ago.
Follow up on just one subtle thing I noticed there. You said you, and Solani said we, and I just want to ask, where are we using plural or singular nouns right now?
Plural you.
Plural you. Okay, cool. I just didn't know if like one of us fell asleep and went somewhere. Am I? What's happening? Ah!
You're just dragging my sleeping body.
Okay, I would carry you.
Look, yeah, it's not the first time one of the people in this party ended up like pulling an empty rope back.
Yeah.
But no, the two of you open your eyes and you have been reclining on this padded couch for some time. It's probably the wine that made you so sleepy.
Oh.
In a shrink's office?
Yeah, and then I just changed the overlay and it's Call of Cthulhu. We get like a ring, like Dungeons and Dragons, like, shut it down.
Troilus steps up and he looks back. I could have sworn I had 4 legs. Oh well. Hi, my name's Troy. I work in insurance sales.
Like, kick your ass.
I 100% imagine he worked in insurance. Yeah.
Oh, hands down. Sure, I had the weirdest dream that I was being assaulted by insects. Do I have any of my bug bites, or do I see?
No, you don't see any
I could've-
insect bites.
I could have sworn it was like so itchy. I don't know. It was very weird. That's a strong blend. I tell you what, that is a very strong blend.
You rub your arms, and getting up to your biceps, you can feel these short sleeves of a silken robe up and over a sort of decorative cape that hangs off your shoulders. You look over at Shushua, and she's as radiant as she always is in her silver gown and a sparkling tiara with a sapphire diadem in the center.
Do I recognize the room that we're in?
Yes, you do recognize the room that you are in. These are your chambers back home.
Why are we dressed so nice?
Oh,
These are nicer than our uniforms.
right.
These are your chambers back in your home, Shushua.
Oh. Oh.
Is that off? Do my clothes seem off to me, or am I like? Is this still? What point does disbelief set in?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I think that is
Just him
fair.
or both of us?
Both of you, if either of you want to question this.
I don't.
Because I will not.
Questioning why Troilus is there.
I will.
Yeah.
I will not tell you what you do or don't believe.
God, I'm rolling crappy.
Let's see.
I'm good with
Yeah, I got a 16. I think. Yeah, I look around and I look at the padded bed and I look back at the padded bed. I look at Shushua. Wait a minute. I sleep standing up. I would never use this. What's going on?
You're in my room. We are in my home.
Wait, but we were there were flies. There were bugs and Daphne and Wanch and wait, what did you
I'm
say
not sure
you're
why you're
home?
here, though.
Are we
You're
with the
in
gods? I rush to the window.
Is there a window?
There is a window. Oh, there's, and when we say a window, it is nothing but window. It's an enormous glass, almost pagoda shape. You have these beautiful silver curtains that you can draw or pull back. Depending on the time of day, they completely block out the sun's light on the other side of the Nyx. You can see Theros from here, the way that it floats through the abyss. And you can see the rivers, the 5 rivers that ring the world as the waterfalls drift down into the Nyx. You can see yourself so far up above everything. You are in this not quite palace, not quite temple. With these plimple with these ivory and alabaster columns. It's all an incredibly smooth stonework, light as air.
We are a long way from Theros.
But we were just on the Isle. How did we
Did we pass through a gateway?
I don't
Shushua, with a 9 wisdom save, you are a long time from Theros too.
We've been away a long time. Do I know how long?
Difficult to say. Time passes so strangely up in the Nyx, but you know that after your adventures, Troilus was elevated to the Nyx, the same as you.
Oh, so there's like a whole new set of like memories that happened that we.
I wouldn't say that you have a set of new memories. I would say that these are factual statements.
Oh, we're in the future.
I would say that this isn't. I would say that these are things that you, with a 9 wisdom save, know to be true.
Okay.
So yes, you believe yourself to be several years after your adventures on Theros.
So what was the conclusion of the adventures? Do I recall? Did we destroy the Sunstones?
With a 9 wisdom, with a 9 wisdom saving throw, you know that you are dressed this nicely because there is a feast in your honor.
Okay, I will say, I think that we need to go to the feast.
Yeah.
There is a feast in our honor.
Troilus is floored, dude. Like, are you? He has never. He's never blacked out. He's never like woken up and not.
I thought you had.
Truly, like he only when he revels is like after winning. Like the only time like he actually drinks or like celebrates is like very particular, and even those moments had been pretty contained. The only other time was when we did drugs at that forest park, right? Like, and so like that is the one other time,
except for that time that we
the literal one time. And I think, yeah, it's slipping. Like he's just like,
well, this is a celebration in our honor of our victory.
Victory. We won?
Yes.
But I don't even remember killing the Phoenix. I don't even remember destroying the Sunstone. I don't. When? And
I just start heading out to the feast.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, you absolutely know your way around this. You know that this room is a reclining chamber attached to your larger suite, and so when you press your hand against the glass surface of the window, it shimmers and then sort of telescopes out into this long glass hallway, and as you're stepping, you can see light radiating from beneath your feet. And this light shoots like starbursts across the sky almost. You are maneuvering through Keranos' diadem's constellation to arrive at the feast. Troilus, do you follow?
Yeah, I think begrudgingly, like, or like not even begrudgingly, like so tentatively, like in a way that like I imagine I don't even have my weapons on me. I imagine like it's like purely
You don't.
It's just regalia, like it's just like
you're
nice
not even
clothes.
wearing ceremonial armor.
There's no buckle on this top. It's just all fabric. What?
Oops, all fabric.
Oops, all real clothes.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to put any more leather straps on this.
Unless they want them.
Unless they want them, absolutely. Yeah, Troilus like kind of like in a jittery, like super tentative manner, like trots a little bit behind Shushua and just trying to take it all in, man. I'm walking on a diadem of stardust as I gaze into the cosmos. Like,
yeah, you see the swirl of just this inky black and like bluish purple that sort of dances above your head. You can see all of these pinpricks of orange and yellow light. And in between them, you almost see these shapes of some manner of creatures that swirl in and out of existence, that parade across the sky in a never-ending procession.
Troilus has never felt
Your
so
hooves
small.
are silent on the glass, and they do not slip. And with every step, you see this milky radiation of white light as these stars are twinkling beneath your hoof steps.
Yeah, this is truly such a... You take a big fish in what he thinks is a lake, and you throw him into the ocean. And like, that is what Troilus just feels like, so insignificant. And it is uncomfortable for him. And I think you just kind of see in a manner like his like shoulders kind of like slump, and he like kind of is just like walking along, and Shushua, Shushua,
Are you okay?
no, I'm really not. This is, are we safe? Are we okay?
Of course. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
And I don't think Troilus is aware that the spell is cast, but hearing Shushua say okay is like, we're together. We've got the buddy system. It's the two of us. Okay.
They're going to be honoring us. Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah. It must be. Can you hold my hand as we go through this?
Of course. I take his hand and we walk side by side.
You walk side by side, and once again, it's impossible to know time, but you know that within perhaps 20, 30 steps, there is this large blank glass, black as obsidian. And you can see your two reflections in it. You look so much older. 10 years? With a trimmed beard. Taller, some gray in the temples and on the flanks. Not Shushua. Shushua is timeless, but Troilus. At some point, you became a man and you slept through it. At some point, you had the greatest adventure of your life, and you missed it. You can't even remember.
I'm like looking at my hands that I catch in the reflection, and like pulling up a sleeve, moving a shirt, and there are scars that I don't know the story behind. Yeah. So we did it though. We won.
Yes, we won. And you
Well,
were elevated.
The ultimate victory. Earned. Well, come. Maybe someone will regale us with what happened. And you know how I love people talking about me.
Yeah, the two of you set your hands against the door, and it opens as easily as though with a breath. Silent, smooth. Upon entering the room, though, there is only One person. A tall man. Thickly built, sturdy, with bald head and his own trimmed beard. And his eye gives an electric gleam as he looks at the two of you, Keranos, and he makes a gesture towards Shushua that is both affectionate and authoritative. Assertive, but not aggressive.
He's my daddy.
He motions for her to join him.
Dad.
Yes. I go stand at my daddy's side.
Yeah. And he sets a hand on Shushua's shoulder, and it is both comforting and yet with the weight of responsibility. He hands her a flute of some manner of glowing golden liquid. Some sort of ambrosia.
Instrument or like a
flute, like a champagne flute.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I bow. I drop I like bend my knees and I put my hand down.
It's a curt nod, but not without some pride in you.
So it's an honor to meet you, and we did a good job, right?
He smiles with a row of perfect white teeth, all in a row like headstones. And the smile is almost disarming. A face that hard shouldn't have a smile so gentle. He sets the back of his palm against, or he sets the cup of his palm against the back of Shushua's head. And there is a moment of paternal pride and a deep breath. And he says, "She always does the best. Come, savor your victory. Let us see what my spark of inspiration has brought to Theros." In that moment, beyond the glass window that looks over the world of Theros, that floats through the Nyx, unbidden, unheeded, unnoticed by the gods, you see a burst of sunlight.
Rise again.
We're already live.
I'm not counting down, and I didn't unmute us before I went back in.
Cool.
This is a professional production, so
Okay.
Oh, it's nice
Oh,
to meet you.
look at that.
We
Professional
are all
is.
professionals.
it's us
I
professionally.
think professional just means that you con someone into paying you to do that job,
It's
right?
exact- Don't say that on air. We earn every cent. Did you hear that description, TK? That was
Actually,
cash
no.
money.
Okay,
Y'all
so I should
asked
say,
me to do this. I
yeah, it's a
feel
loose
like I
term.
conned y'all.
Some of us clearly belong here, TK. And
Katie May as well, I would like to say.
You're
Troilus,
saying that because I just made an explosion happen and you want to live through it.
I am too pretty for explosions. So
I mean, I guess. Okay, so
what were we talking about? Explosions in the Sky and their
Yes,
last album.
and
Sorry.
we were
Dash.
talking about the fact that for some reason explosions don't make a lot of sound in space.
Yeah.
And so you don't even feel the pressure of it whenever you are looking against the glass. The glass doesn't rattle. It doesn't move. It doesn't shatter. And so you don't hear or feel anything as Theros splits apart. and falls
No.
into the Nyx.
No.
Keranos looks at you and raises a champagne flute and says, "Drink up, son. You earned it." That's where we were supposed to cut.
Oh.
Cool. So, We're gonna pop over to Daphne.
Pardon me while I mute myself and scream.
What's wrong? You're a hero.
You're
I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Why not?
About
You're a
what
hero. The gods love you. That's what you want.
the gods love me, and I did it.
You were a winner, but you didn't realize the game you were playing, Troilus.
I didn't even get to enjoy winning. Where was my transition into an evil mastermind? I would have loved like the Troilus is going through a whole series. Oh,
it's incredible. Daphne, let's get back to you real quick.
Okay.
So, what were you doing the last time we saw you?
Well, Phoenix left. Hopefully, did he leave or did I leave?
You stomped away.
I did stomp away. I took the rope with me. I'm like wrapping it up, but it's Branch's rope, and I don't know how he gets it so organized, and I can't tie knots, so it's kind of just like a headphone.
It's like cords. When your parents ask you to wrap up the Christmas lights, and you just like ball it up, and you're like, okay.
She's got like the rope. She doesn't know where to put it because it doesn't fit anywhere. It doesn't fit in her fanny packs. She's kind of like holding it. She's like, and then she's talking to herself. She's repeating the things. She's going, okay, they're in a cave. Tip over the urn. He knows Hector. When I want to say yes, say no. He wasn't in charge of the dreams. Choose him, not her. I don't want to forget all this. How do I feel like I'm going to forget one of these? Tell my friends so that they can remember for me. And then she's just wandering.
Well, she just writes herself a note and prepares to put it in Troilus's pack, and it's just like, oh.
Right. She's like,
I'm the Troilus now.
Stuff. Yeah, so she's just literally just like, okay, my friends are asleep in a cave. Tip over the urn. When I most want to say no, say yes. Wait, when I most want to say yes, say no. she's like, wait, was it say no when I wanted to say yes, or was it say yes when I wanted to say no?
Like, it's just like face palming right now. Like, why did I pick this one?
Yeah, you almost find yourself walking in circles, just contemplating this. You see the same 3 shrubs that you've seen over and over again.
Okay, this can't do. I'm gonna. What's that story? Gonsel and Heddle, I think it was. I gotta leave a trail. I pull a bunch of leaves and I pull up my body glitter and I'll put like glitter on a leaf and I'll set it down.
It's like a lip gloss.
It's like lipstick, like red lipstick on a leaf.
The labyrinth where you're just like drawing arrows.
Yeah, exactly. I mark a little tree with some red lipstick so I know I've been here before.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a survival check.
Jesus.
I want to see something real quick.
And I'm just talking to myself like, this is, you know, I'm not technically a devout follower of Nylea anymore, but this is what I was made to do. I've got it. I've got this.
It's incredible. It's
beautiful. 8.
You are on fire with making these markers for yourself, writing down these arrows, leaving little notes for yourself. It's not until you come to a clearing where every tree is marked in lipstick.
Hey.
That you start to wonder the efficiency of this idea.
Oh my God. No, I'm fine. Wait, I'm fine. I'm a hero. So I'm fine. Where? I am just looking for a cave. Just one cave would be pretty cool. What is it? What are you? Well, okay, what do I know about caves? They're usually attached to hills or mountains. So I should be going up Oh, so if I'm is it
Yeah.
hilly at all around here?
Yeah, it's definitely like there are some like gentle sloping grassy knolls. It's as you're like turning, looking for these hills, looking for at least some sort of landscape that would give you at least a bearing of what you're doing, that you feel the sensation of something sticky brush your leg.
Oh my god.
And when I say sticky, I mean filmy, sort of a flimsy, almost thread-like texture.
I look down.
You look down and it's hard to see in this light. You might have to get closer.
To my leg.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, Daphne would look. She has no
Yes, she would.
self-preservation skills.
I know. Yeah, as you get closer, you see the shimmer of a sort of what appears to be a sort of crimson thread
Oh,
that
thank God
has
it's not a
wrapped
web.
its way
Oh.
around your ankle.
Okay, crimson thread. Maybe it's to a nice dress.
You
Is there a dress?
grab the thread and you look to the side and you see another shimmer of crimson thread
Okay.
crisscrossing.
Okay, someone's inviting me somewhere.
And as
I start following him.
oh no, these are not loose threads.
Oh no, what is it?
These are
Together.
entirely taut, stretched parallel to the ground.
Is this a trap?
You see another one and another one until your eye is starting to catch the shape of them, crisscrossing all throughout this corner of the forest by the thousands.
Someone standing on a net. They're standing on a net.
I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. I don't know whose house I'm in right now, but I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. If you would escort me to the exit, I will happily leave.
One of the threads tugs. The one around your ankle, it just the tenderest, tiniest tug.
I tug back on it.
No, why would you do that?
You
Daphne.
tug back on it and you can feel the skin of your hand start to adhere to it when you grab it.
No. I think at that point Daphne just like freaks out a bunch and casts Gust Barrier
Okay.
and just like
Yeah, put it in the chat for me so I can take a gander. Put your arms wide, allow yourself to any range attack against you is made with this. Okay.
but I think like all like the debris kicks up and like it gets real windy around here.
Okay, you know what? I will also say it gets windy and you've thrown so many loose leaves into this area that
Covered in lipstick.
you pull up this gust. How do you cast this? I've never seen you cast this before, so tell me.
Its component is S, so somatic.
So hands.
Yeah, it's hands.
That's nonverbal.
It's like jazz hands.
If I ever threw a silence spell at you, you would be set.
Do you want to know? You want to know what this is? Daphne is
ready.
just so scared she drops her. She drops her staff, her fancy new staff with the hot lady on the edge,
Yeah.
and just like when it drops and like hits the ground, it casts because Daphne is very irresponsible. And so it's just sort of that panicked energy just
I
kicking
forgot all
up.
about the hot lady staff.
Oh yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, you drop it and it hits the ground, but when it hits the ground, it goes whoosh in this large whirlwind of air. It kicks all of these leaves up and they stick to these crimson threads that are thrown throughout the forest, in a way marking each of them.
So can I move around without like hitting them?
I think that you would gain like advantage to like say in acrobatics to move without touching them, sort of like spraying a laser. in a spy movie.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, this shit.
I am going to pick up my staff and book it in the direction opposite where I was getting the tug from.
Absolutely. Yeah, roll me an acrobatics first. Just to avoid any of the at advantage, just to avoid any threads that you may have gotten.
I have a +6 in this, and I still only got a 13.
That's rough. Okay, so you do get through. Your staff is a little tangled. So something, whatever's tugging on the end of that, it already knows you're there anyway. But you don't trip, you don't get caught up in them or anything. You're just gonna go back, mind your business, and hope whatever it's doing is also minding its business.
I apologized, so I'm like,
but I will say,
really be cordial.
Yeah, I will say the odds are not good. So you are, what's your plan? To just run through the trees and hope it works out?
Well, now that you say it like that, I try to take out. I'm like, okay, that short sword, and I take it out and I try to like ick the staff.
No, your staff is free. I'm just saying that you did knock some threads. It's not trapped.
Cool. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna penalize you for that.
I got very excited about you actually usefully using your sword, though. Thank
you.
Troilus out in space, his heart grew 4 sizes.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just checking my spells to see if I can do anything useful. And as per usual, the answer from Daphne is no. I cast dancing lights, like 6 of them sort of like appear in the air, and I cast them all out in a different direction, orienting from me.
What color are they?
They're like, well, they're all different. It's 4 torch-sized lights. They're all different shades of party. What can I say? Like neon light feeling.
Okay, just bringing you back and reminding you that this is like a perpetual sunset with like a 1,000 blinky fairy lights in it already. Do you, with them being torch sized, you make them like big enough that you can definitely find them, like softball sized?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that nothing's like creeping up on me.
Just like little, put your face on them, make sure that you definitely know which ones they are.
Or, it might distract something that's attracted to moving things.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. With that, I will say that you don't need to roll any more acrobatics to get around any like threads or anything, because you have marked them and now you've lit up the room. So what are you going to do? Are you going to hide? Or are you going to run?
Daphne's gonna try and focus on her mission, which is like get uphill.
As you are trekking through the woods, I assume at a pretty quick pace.
Yeah, she would err on the side of being messy to be fast.
Yeah, for sure. In that case, as you are trekking through the forest and you're pushing the branches out of your way, and you are narrowly avoiding these now marked threads that you have, as the gust of wind, which I assume, are you keeping the concentration on it, or I'm sorry, not gust barrier, concentration on your dancing lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, the threads that you have now marked, the lights that are beaming down on you as you are just
a rave,
off-roading it through the forest. You can hear something else equally loud crashing through the forest to your right.
I make a break for it left. No, thank you. Okay. I literally shout, no, thank you.
Okay, you shout, no, thank you. You make a break left, follows.
Okay, what would try to do? Okay, and I whip around. And I put my staff down and I say, halt. I am a hero of the light, and I will not be frightened.
Yeah, you grab your sword out, and as you like whip around, I want you to give me intimidation. You whip around, you pull this sword out. Sword out? Did you say sword or staff? I'm sorry.
Staff in the
Staff. You hold
ground.
you hold your staff, and you've planted it. You've made your stand. None shall pass. You are completely illuminated by your magical dancing lights that are floating around you in these giant orbs.
16 intimidation.
A strong
Very
16
nice.
as Zenobia crashes through the bushes and just oh my god.
Why were you chasing me?
Oh my god, I thought you were a spider.
Do I look like a spider to you?
You thought I was a spider.
Oh, is this a web?
Yeah, there are like tons of them. I've killed like a dozen of these
I
guys.
was like thinking that this island was a dress or something.
What?
Web makes sense. I don't know. Gods can be big, so they would need like big outfits.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, like once the spider's big enough, anything can really be thread because their spinnerets are so big. So then the
I
spider
don't
silk
like
has to be
spiders. Wait,
I shouldn't say that. There's tons of
hi.
spiders.
I am sure that you are the prettiest spider anyone has ever.
Don't worry about it.
seen.
There's 2 of us now, so we could just like kill anything.
Yeah. If you were like here with like Troilus or
Yeah.
Wanch or Shushua, you would be totally right. But I am more of an emotional and spiritual and visual hero.
You can see Zenobia like in the like glimmer of your dancing lights as the shadows are dancing off of all of the bushes and stuff, and she's covered head to toe in some manner of a very yellow green slime and ooze, and she has made like a weird necklace out of what appear to be overgrown spider legs. She looks like she has been wandering this forest
Could not be me.
for months.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Good to hear.
I'm just not really great at directions or anything. I tried to warn you guys. Sorry
Yeah,
about
it was
that. It's so
It was like
wild.
so wild. Like I even tied myself to Wanch and he still got separated. I don't know how that boy does it.
Oh,
Have you
geez.
seen my friends?
No, I haven't seen anybody for like, and she just like looks off to the side. Just like, I haven't seen anybody in this 1,000-yard stare.
Okay, Zenobia, when you look like that and you think that a spider is behind
No,
don't do that again.
no.
Oh my god.
I have killed and eaten most of them. I'm pretty
Look
sure.
at it for you.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how long? Well, you can't have done that much.
I mean, when
We
you
only
think about it, they're like,
like
land
10
lobsters.
hours.
What?
What?
I'm so lonely.
Girl, it's been like 5 minutes. We got this. We're good. We're gonna find everyone else. We're gonna team up. We just gotta find everyone
Yeah, for
else.
sure.
It's sort of like a squad all or nothing thing. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. This is great. This is great. Do you know where everyone is?
No, but they're in a
Cool.
cave. Have you seen a cave?
Zenobia, like her eyes get big as like dinner plates.
Okay, you've got to stop doing that because I keep thinking a spider is behind me.
No, it's just that like I've been wandering around for a really long time.
Of course.
Wait,
It's like
yeah, no.
truly has not been that long, girl.
yeah, of course not. Of course it hasn't. No, but like I've been wandering around for a reasonable amount of time, and I've only seen one cave.
Okay. I've seen 0, so you're like killing it.
Well, you know, spiders have to come from somewhere.
Not caves. No, thank you. No. Mm-mm. No.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
how much do you like them?
Yeah.
Look, I'm just gonna put this out here. There's always gonna be bigger and better missions.
No. I can't do missions without them.
Well, they I mean, clearly, like,
Playlist has all my
maybe not
outfits.
this mission. We can get you so many outfits.
No, you don't understand. They're
Okay.
sentimental.
Okay, I
also like they're great, and I'm a hero.
yes, a spiritual, emotional, and visual hero.
Thank you. And
But are you a physical hero?
No, but
Okay.
I was once a great, beloved follower of Nylea. So, like, being one with nature, communing with nature, that's like, was my thing. I was super good at it.
Okay, yeah, super good at the Nylea stuff.
So here's what I think.
Probably good.
We'll go to the cave.
Uh-huh.
And if we run into spiders, we'll respect their space and they'll respect ours. And it'll be like we're communing, it's a deep, through deep respect, everyone will come out of it better people and or spiders.
You know what? I don't know a lot about you, and I don't think this will work, but I do like your moxie.
Okay. My name is actually Daphne, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Moxie, but we've
Why
got
did I
it.
think your name was Randy?
Okay.
Anyway.
You got Randy from Daphne? I love it.
That's so wild.
Okay.
It's just been a little bit. Okay. So, are you gonna need like a helmet or anything? Because I've got like a whole thing.
Okay. As long as it's not covered in goop, you are kind of goopy.
Oh, that's a problem.
Then I'm gonna go without a helmet.
Zenobia like pulls out a helmet that she has crafted from a giant spider's head and like puts it on.
You can just put that. Oh, you look so good.
Thank you. It's functional. Look. Tink, tink.
Yeah, like DIY chic.
She goes
I
tink
love
tink
it.
and like this yellow green mucus just like rolls down the side of her face. Everything's gonna be okay, and if we die, we'll probably be brought back to life, just not here or in these bodies or this year.
Okay. Let's go to this cave.
Let's do it. I am high on healing potions.
Because you know what? You want to know what? I'm gonna get there and Troilus already killed the spider.
Yeah, if he's not dead.
No, Troilus will never die.
No, he'll never die.
No, it's kind of like a brute force thing, and neither will Shusha, because guess what? I guess she's not even like immortal, so she can do whatever she wants, including not dying. Really, you got to worry about Wanch, but he can fly with his wings. So surely
the only person who's in danger of dying is you.
It's me.
But you're like their spiritual advisor, so you'll probably be fine.
Right. I've got the map on my back. I'm kind of vital.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I actually wasn't gonna tell you, but like
but you're wearing like a halter top, so
Troilus did give me a cape, but it was like super sweaty, which is weird because like even like it had been hours after I'd worn it and it still had his sweat on it, and it was kind of freaking me out.
Gross. And then she like wipes off her cheek.
So, but let's like go. Let's just do it. Let's just like get it out of the way. Have a good night.
Let's do it. We'll go to the cave. We'll kill everybody, and then we'll go home.
We'll talk to everybody, and we'll all gain respect for each other, and then we'll go home.
Yeah, absolutely. And then her like eye starts like winking a little bit. She's like, absolutely, gain respect. I believe in us. We're gonna do great. I'm gonna grab my sword real quick, and she grabs like a sword that she's fashioned out of a giant spider leg.
Oh, I have like a
Let's
short
do it.
sword. Do you want
Nope,
it?
I like this one better.
Using it.
Nah, it's cool.
Okay, let's just do it then.
You can see notches carved into the side.
Oh, good.
Let's go on break. And then we'll go storm a spider.
This is the spider, I think it is.
What
I'm
spider?
gonna die.
What? Why?
There was only one spider in the
I only do
Theros
nice
book
things
today.
for you. All right, everybody say goodbye. We're going to break.
Bye, happy break. I'm gonna panic the whole time.
Hey, honestly, before we go, I just want to say if we had to watch our world being destroyed. You can kill a spider. We're already on break.
All right, we're going back to break. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
I thought that was important, and it wasn't.
TK, what
Isn't
are you
isn't it funny how like
doing?
counting down doesn't mean anything if you just do the same number over and over? We're back.
We're back. Look
We're
at that.
back.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if I like TK with all this power. I'm gonna be the
don't
first
you
to say it.
It's way too much.
You need everybody text Carlos and tweet Carlos right now and tell him I'm doing a good job and I'm not to fire me. Carlos is having a lovely night trying to raise money for charity with his wife whose birthday it is, and you need to tweet him right now.
Yes.
Get in the comments.
And I killed the spider. Great. That's what we missed during break. I did a great job.
That seems
Zenobia
unlikely.
fell in love with me.
Oh man, you know what? That actually is more likely than what actually happens. What actually happens is we're gonna pop back over to Troilus and Shushua real quick.
Wish you wouldn't, but that's okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
No.
Shushua only, no Troilus.
Oh no, Troilus got caught in the explosion.
Kaboom, baby.
Kaboom.
All right. So, who wants to start?
I believe the last thing that happened was Troilus witnessing Theros, or all of us witnessing Theros getting cracked in half after this bright flash of light and it falling into the Nyx like this, like, oh yeah. And so upon seeing that, Troilus turns and says, no, what? No, Wench, Daphne, no. Do something. What? We won. We did things right. Things were supposed to be okay. What?
Keranos makes a face, and it's not quite offended, but it is annoyed, as though he's having to watch over a child throwing a tantrum. He sort of pats Shushua's shoulder and says, I told you that if you brought him here, you'd have to take care of him.
Can I make an insight check to know if Sushoa would know if this was the plan?
Yeah, go ahead.
Watch me roll a 2 again. It's gonna be great. Insight. Not bad.
14 is enough to know that Keranos told you that this could happen.
Do I know why?
When Keranos, I will say that this is what you remember of your mission when you were sent down. Keranos told you that either the power of the Sunstones themselves being eliminated could destroy you from just the power being unleashed, break Theros, or Heliod might take revenge.
Do we know which of those that explosion was?
This
Or
was
do I
most
know?
likely the third option.
Helios taking revenge. Okay. Troilus, we knew this was a possibility.
You knew.
When we destroyed Helios' sunstones, there's always the possibility that he would retaliate.
Then we retaliate back. Please do something. Just like, you can't. They all died, and because we did it. Because we chose to follow you. They lost. So please, just do something. Just please.
What can
Yeah.
we do? It's already been done. And we won.
This is not winning. This is not what it looks like to win. This is...
There always has to be a loser. You cannot win without a loser.
The loser can't be Theros. The loser can't be everyone else. Then what is it to win? Like, please do something. And I like am just like back and forth very fast between Shushua and Keranos, just pleading.
Shushua will turn to Keranos and ask, is there anything that can be done to repair Theros?
Keranos looks between the two, and there you see almost like this look of incredulence, that this irritation that he has been questioned. It is done. The lesser of two evils.
What do we do now? We have to do something. The new quest is revenge. It's retribution. We put the worlds back together somehow. We kill Heliod and use his soul. You lead a mighty army that I'm your general for. What good are you if you do nothing?
I do nothing. There is a moment when the air is so alive with electricity that you can feel it crawling up your skin. I do nothing. I, who sent my greatest warrior to rescue your people from Heliod. I, who prevented the escape. I, who prevented Phoenix's control of the Nyx.
All I hear is how you got what you wanted, and it cost you nothing from you. We put our lives on the line. We threatened the very might of those immortal, and we were promised that it would be worth it, that we would have saved Theros because it was on the brink of destruction.
Who promised you? Sounds like you didn't even need Phoenix to lie to you. You already lied to yourself. Shushua, clean this up. I don't want to see it again. Keranos stalks out of the room.
No, you don't get to leave. And Troilus stands up at his full height after collapsing and just begins charging after him.
Shushua will get between them.
What are you doing? Get out of my way. He's...
Troilus.
Go!
I will cast Calm Emotions again.
I'm gonna resist. I what do I do to resist that?
I don't know. Let's pop it.
Let's see.
Let's
Attempt to suppress strong emotions. Charisma saving throw.
All right, let's take a breath because this is a PvP roll.
Yeah,
Make sure we're all okay. All right.
Yeah. I got a 15. This
It's a 15.
Fine.
Okay. Meets it, beats it.
and I think what you see happen is like the same thing of like before, of like a reassurance, and it's for a moment he pauses and it catches him, but I think the idea of being an old, sedated impotent hero like flashes across his face, and a burning fire that is you can't say that this is how winning is. That's not what winning is supposed to be. A real, like, raw, some would say chaotic burn.
Absolutely. Because when you feel that burn, that heat, it doesn't come with the warmth of justice. It doesn't come with Erois's victorious gleam, almost like sunlight on the sea, almost like the dawn of a new day. You haven't felt Erois's warmth for a long time. Not since you saved Hector. Whose warmth is it now?
It's the warmth of a fire that Troilus has kind of reined in that he has been a hero, so that his righteousness, doing things, using his skill and effort for what is good, has always drawn it. And now it's just using it to get what he wants.
That's right.
Yeah. And it is right. This is 100% right, what's happening right now in Troy's head. And in doing so, he's going to feel the ache in his joints as he also realizes he's much older than what he was, and also feel that pain and further that fire. And he's going to, I'm going to tell you once, you get out of my way now. Don't make me say or.
Shushua, dispatch him. I tire of this.
Roll a d20 for this. How do we... Hang on, is it slash roll?
I'm glad my mic is muted because I've just been screaming.
I don't want to see it. I'm not changing the screen.
Shushua will hesitate, and she will just step out of his way.
Out of Troilus's way?
Out of Troilus's way.
The moment the move happens, Troilus is like out of the gate and just pounding.
Troilus, you hear a snap, crisp and clear. And you are not galloping anymore. You are falling like a star. The Nyx has swallowed you up away from Keranos' palace. You and all of your futile anger. Shushua, Keranos turns and looks at you, says, "You love them so much? Join them." He snaps again, and you two fall through the Nyx. Shoot like a comet toward the wreckage of Theros. The two of you wake, slowly, groggily, on a cold, damp cave floor.
Are there spiders?
Not that you can see.
Are we near each other still?
Yes. Though it is a rather large cave mouth, the area that you're in, this little crevice, you're fairly close to one another, and a couple of other unconscious forms. Animals mostly.
Troilus stands up and is going to make an insight check to see if he can tell that Solani, like if Shushua had the same dream as him, or experienced what he just experienced.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Cut a 5. So, yeah.
Shushua, what does that tell Troilus about the state of you in these dreams?
Well, first I'm going to see, do I know, or what, can I make a roll to see if I know whether or not it was actually a dream?
Yeah, you can make an insight. As to whether it was a dream or something that happened, or
And
maybe a prophetic telling or an omen.
Ooh, finally a good roll.
Ooh, rolling hot. This is what you know to be true. Deciphering this dream in your waking moments. You know this to be a possible future. You
So
know
let's
it to
say-
be as true as any other possible future. But you also know it to have not happened. It is as false as any dream and as real as any oracle's prediction.
I would say that Troilus probably can tell that we dreamt something, but not necessarily the same dream. We both look restless, though.
Last thing I remember was I got sleepy and
Do you remember all of the details of the dream?
Of the dream? Give me a wisdom saving throw.
yes, I'm going to burn my inspiration on this.
Yeah, I'm going to set the DC at 17 to remember every single thing. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus.
Let's see, where am I? In a recess. Main party. Sorry, just scrolling through the many tabs
you're
that
fine.
Roll20 offers us. Wisdom saving throw, thank God. Okay, rolling with my... what's it called?
Hey, meets it, beats it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you did spend your inspiration.
I did. I
So-
100% did. Yeah.
So yes, the two of you remember every detail of the dream. Your characters do. It's okay if
Yeah.
you don't and you have to ask.
No. It's okay. Mainly with that, then Troy's kind of gets up and unties the rope that's around his waist and hands it to Shushua. Says, just, I don't think we'll need it right now. And I go to explore the cave.
This is your rope.
I don't say anything.
Keep it.
I'll make a perception check on
Yeah,
this.
absolutely. Do you want to
Yeah.
do perception, investigation?
Um,
Honestly, I'll let you do anything. Let's play Dungeons
truly?
and Dragons.
here's the thing. Here's
Let's
the thing.
fucking do it.
Troilus is like, can I get some distance between me and
Yeah.
my friend who I just got in a massive, maybe imaginary fight with?
Yeah.
Also, does this count as a long rest?
Incredible. It-
Big ones.
It shouldn't count to. You know what?
Do I get my spell slots back?
Yeah, give yourself your spell slots back because
Okay.
you didn't cast these spells.
All right.
They were dream spells. Your eyes fall out. That's a very strong one.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault.
What is going on with you? Why aren't you even? So are you just focusing all
Can't
of
see
your
through the tears.
just like a manly Denzel Washington tear?
Just like blinking them away.
I don't even think it's that. Like the moment Troy's back, like he's like, it's just like fear. It's just like real,
Yeah.
just like dread and scared. Like you see him like move his breastplate aside and look for the scar that was there that's not anymore. And like, I think it's also the idea of Keranos's line, like, who promised you that the world would be okay at the end of this? Like, who said that was a consequence of your mission? And he's realizing no one did. He did. He just assumed that that's what it means to be like. All of this has been assumption, making these massive assumptions on like what it means to be a hero and what happens when you're a hero. Like it's just. And I think there's just so much going on in his head that he's like truly not even looking. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It can be really disorienting to have like this entire life, and then suddenly the life that you had is no longer a thing, and you have to adjust to this new life that completely rocks your entire core. And even though you only had that life for 5 minutes, an hour, that was your new normal.
Dude, the last 15 seconds, that flame is what's staying with him. Is like, it's not gonna admit it, but it felt good.
Yeah.
It felt good to use all of his power.
Yeah, for sure. It does.
Yeah.
In a world where everybody else is made of paper and glass, the idea that you get to close your fist, really close your fist for the first time.
Troilus was about to fight a god.
With punches.
With punches. He was going to lose, but he had the energy and it didn't. And I think that's like the true recklessness of that energy is. And the fact that it felt good is what he's really like sitting on. Yeah.
And that fire in you, even when you wake up, it goes down like a pilot light almost. Every time you turn it up, you try to turn it back down and it doesn't get as small as it used to be. It used to be embers. Now it's a candle. How long before it's a torch? Shushwa, what do you do while Troilus pretends to investigate the cave?
Oh, look, a stalactite. It's hanging tight on the ceiling.
How big is the cave? Like, is he still within like the same room?
It's a stalactite. It's a C for ceiling, G for ground. Anyway.
No. They hold tight on the ceiling.
Stalactite, not stalagmite.
Stalactite. You get it. It's up there.
C for ceiling.
See, this is why you got a 1.
YouTube, I'm not messing with you. I'm the one who's right. Google it. Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say? Yes, he is in the same room. There are corridors that lead off, but he has not left them. It just kind of seems like he's trotting in circles. Whatever.
I will let him have a moment. And can I try and make a perception check around the area?
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck.
Oh, great. Right.
You can't do worse than straight ones.
Wasn't great.
Cool.
Can't get a 9.
You know what? It's not amazing.
Okay, Daphne will save you.
You are in a cave, and you do see some lichen, moss. For the most part, you were in the darker parts of the cave, away from the open mouth that yawns towards this perpetual sunset world that you have found yourselves in. Not even the glowing gnats dare venture inside of here. It is cool, and
any spider webs?
There are cobwebs. A little, they're not quite dusty. It's a little too damp for dusty, but nothing that suggests where you are currently, nothing that suggests that there are spiders that inhabit them.
All right. I will move to the lip of the cave Are we up on a hill? Like, are we looking down upon anything from where we are?
Yes, it seems to be a slow sloping, like a gently sloping knoll.
What's a knoll?
A knoll's like it's like a tiny.
It's the thing that Jack.
I know the
shot
monster
from. Yeah.
knolls.
Oh no, there was a grassy knoll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just finished Umbrella Academy season 2, so it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
I'll just kind of keep trying to scan the area for any movement. If I see my friends around, but I'm going to give Troilus some space.
Yeah, I'd say with a 9 perception, you can also get a sort of feel for the cave of at least the part where you are, how big it is. It is much bigger than what would be used for, say, a bear.
Good. There's no bears.
Yeah, there's no bears. That's fine.
There might be something bigger, but no bears. Oh, was there any places that go deeper in the cave, or was it just the one area?
Yes,
okay.
there are a couple of sort of narrower corridors, so to speak. And they look as though they have been hewn from stone. But you would have to investigate further before finding out anything more of use.
I would say at a certain point, if Troilus calms down, I will ask him, what should we do now?
Yes. Well, it appears we've been moved to a cave. It doesn't look like whoever moved us or whatever moved us harmed us, but I look down at the unconscious animals around us and I say, I think we might be food, or...
Are the animals living? They're just unconscious, or are they dead?
I think a 9 perception is enough that you can tell that the animals they are a variety. Some of them simply asleep, other ones they're not waking up.
I don't want to stay here. It doesn't feel, and I don't really want to go back out there and be made to fall asleep again. It's crazy when you can do it on command. Someone taking that away from you is very frightening. I look down and I do I still have all my weapons? I still have all my gear and things like that?
Yeah, you have all of your weapons and gear. It seems like somebody pretty much dragged you in as is.
Okay. I grab my spear and it's like, it's weird. I've never named my spear and I feel like I should because right now I'm very happy to have it. Feels nice. Yeah, we can do anything. Let's go see what's down this hallway if you're up for it.
Lead on.
Just, hey, random question. No reason. Just wondering though. Is there any chance that our mission could cause Theros to be split in half? Is there a possibility that could happen? Or just be upfront with me. I can handle it, I think.
Yes. There are many possibilities. The future can hold anything, but that is one of them.
Okay, I lied. I cannot handle that. That is being tucked away until we're safe wherever we are. Hey, let's go find out what put us here, huh? And where's Daphne? Where's Wanch? And Troilus is gonna start just walking. Just gonna keep on walking.
You can ask me right or left. I don't know, but he's walking.
It's okay. You can choose whatever you want. The world is your cave oyster, because as you are walking down these corridors, these damp, chilly corridors with a small hint of condensation that is gathered upon the dark stone, Daphne enters the cave, and you do not see her because you are deeper in the cave. Daphne, you and Zenobia show up, let's say for purposes as though this were a syndicated television show. I don't know. We would say maybe 30 minutes past.
So I'm more of a diplomat to nature than you are. So just kind of like let me do the talking, I think.
Yeah, you're telling this to Zenobia as she's like kind of taking a small stone, a wet stone, to like one side of her spider leg saber, and she's yeah, totally.
Do you have any small offerings? Oh, actually, you should maybe take that helmet off. The spider might find your outfit offensive.
Okay, but what if they want to eat me anyway, and then I don't have a helmet?
That's not something we have to worry about.
Well, if I'm gonna get eaten either way, I'd rather have a helmet.
Okay, but we're not gonna get eaten. We're gonna make a friend.
Oh boy. Okay. And then what are you gonna? Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's make a friend. She pulls the helmet up, and all of her hair is like stuck inside of it.
So like maybe ditch the necklace.
Man, okay, but it took a long time.
Just leave it at the entrance to the cave, and like we could like grab it when we're on our way out.
All right, but it better still be here. And she like takes off this like hand woven hemp and Coke bottle glass spider leg necklace.
I'm gonna be honest, I prefer you without it. You and your like natural like place. I think that's gonna be best for this conversation.
All right, that's fine, I guess. But I do want you to know that if a spider eats my head, I'm going to be really pissed and I'm going to haunt you.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. Are you ready to enter the cave, Daphne? We could fuck around in the entrance for about another 30 minutes if you want.
No.
I got all night.
She takes a moment. She's like, Nylia, I know we haven't spoken, but I know that we're tight. And I know that you've got me through all this. And I'm going to do you proud. But I'm still pretty happy that I'm on Clothis now. I'm also really sorry about that. Thank you. And then
you hear like a heavenly like, got your back.
And Daphne heads on in.
Yeah, Zenobia follows you with a little less bravado than before. You step into this large yawning maw of this cave mouth, as high up as though Zenobia were standing on your shoulders and reached her arms up. That's how high the cave is, as wide apart as the two of you standing side by side with your arms out.
Okay, I'm just like heading in kind of quietly, and I'm just, hi there. I don't mean to intrude. I would have knocked if you had a door.
So you step inside, and the sort of sandy, gravelly steps give way to from that dust and dryness to these cold and clammy black stone beneath your feet, beneath your hooves.
I love what you've done with the place.
You can see in various corners there are some lumps, sort of arranged carefully.
I say, you see that, Zenobia? That's just the circle of life.
Okay, I get it, but I don't want to be one of those lumps. And
no.
Okay, because when I woke up, I was.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But you know what? You claimed your destiny, and I respect that.
Absolutely, and I killed like 30 spiders to do it. So. I took 30 spiders out for mimosas.
And you talked about reconciling your differences.
Sure did.
We continue deeper.
So you continue deeper. You can hear in the distance a sort of clipping of hooves on stone, similar to your own. But these are not cloven. You can at least tell the difference between those.
Hi, are those some totally cute spider legs that I'm hearing?
Roll me a perception, Troilus and
Troilus.
Shishua.
Oh, us. Just imagine the spider heels.
Just a spider who's looking real good, and just like a shawl and some spider heels.
Ooh.
Got a 12 and a
It's
20.
like
Look
a
at that.
spider top and a centaur bottom. It's like
Yes.
Nightmare fuel. Thank you.
okay. Shushua, you can 100% hear Daphne. Troilus, you can hear something that sounds like a sort of muffled, high pitched, like skittering. But other than that,
It's Daphne.
Oh, Daphne!
Daphne.
Daphne! And we start,
Daphne.
incredible.
yeah.
Do you go back or you just stand there and wave?
No, I'm
Hope she
moving
sees you in the
faster.
dark.
Yeah. I think just keep moving forward towards that skittering sound as I and I use the adjective you use, so I hopefully it does not incur some bad luck.
No, it's fine.
But
Well, I
it's-
say skittering because of the cloved hooves on the.
Yeah.
I imagine that she's like walking like. I imagine she walks like Dexter's, the mom from Dexter's Laboratory, like on the.
Oh my
Troyes moves forward and it starts to sound a little familiar. And it's like, oh, Daphne! Oh, thank goodness, Daphne! And you found Zenobia!
Oh my God, Troilus,
Oh,
you
bud.
look so good right now.
Oh,
I haven't seen you in like weeks.
I am ignoring Zenobia. I immediately, not glancing the situation at hand, pull both Shushua and Troilus into a hug.
oh.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, Zenobia follows up behind you and also joins the hug.
Oh my God, you are covered in goop. Get away.
Oh
Go.
my gosh, you didn't tell me
No.
to take a bit. Okay.
Oh my God.
She just switches
Oh
to
my God,
only
I
hugging
didn't know where
Troilus.
you were.
It's like got my
I
hands
thought
on her
you
side.
were dead.
No. Daphne, we were concerned you were dead. No, we're not going to die. We're like,
I lost Witch. Oh, I lost Witch.
it's okay. Wench can fly. He's probably fine.
Probably like back at the boat, right?
Right. And you know what? Look, a moment ago, we didn't have any of us. And now we're up to 3 out of 4. Come on.
We're at the 3 or 4. And when the spider comes, I don't have to talk to it. You can just kill it.
What? I'm sorry, spider?
What? Killing's back on the table?
Yes, of course it's back on the table.
Oh my God, I can't believe I
Usually are
pulled
here
my
now.
helmet.
Wait, let's go back to this spider. What spider?
There's like webs like everywhere, and it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, there's some like here and
Uh-huh.
here, and there's some over there.
Do we see
Oh.
them?
Not with a 9 and a 1, you didn't. I mean, you do now.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, can you believe that?
I thought it was like threads for a dress until like Zenobia pointed it out to me.
Honestly
Well,
couldn't
so-
see it. Did not
I mean,
even
when you really
notice
think
it.
about it, it's like the most efficient type of dress because you don't even
Anything
have to
could be
spin
threads,
it into
right?
threads.
Mhm.
It's
That's-
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do we
once
need
the
to-
spider's big enough.
just need to ask something.
Huh?
Do we need to murder the spider? Could we just
No,
leave?
I'd love to leave.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
probably leave. I mean, this is the only entrance to the underworld, but yeah, we could leave.
Okay, so my
Oh.
priorities are sleep in a warm bed,
Uh-huh.
find Wanch. Actually, sorry, let me flip that around. Find Wanch,
Find Wanch.
sleep in a warm bed,
Warm bed.
tell Troilus and Shishua Wanch about the whole Phoenix thing.
What?
And
sorry, what?
then I guess we could go to the underworld after that. Yeah.
Can I try casting a locate object on Wanch's crop top?
Yeah, absolutely. his crop top of wonders.
Specifically. Because if he's without that, we don't even need him. Let's
He's
be
dead.
real. He's
You
dead.
know.
We'll just take the crop top itself.
Yeah.
For his chilled midriff. Poor thing. Sorry, Carlos. I'm not sorry.
because it was like we had tied a rope to each other so that neither of us got lost, which was my idea.
Oh
That's
my
good.
gosh, we should have done that from the get-go. Oh, that's so smart.
I don't want to be tied to you. You're covered in goop.
Well, I wouldn't be covered in goop if we hadn't all got separated from each other
But
for
here's the
6
thing.
months.
Here's the thing. Winch flew up. What?
What?
Did you just say 6
No,
months? It's
of
been
course
3
not.
hours.
Look at the sun. It's like we haven't even moved. It's
Girl, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. My blood sugar's low, and
Okay, we just
Hey, I
gotta
got
get
some
you like a
jerky.
drink.
cool.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
gonna have a C over here,
Do you
next
wanna-
to
do
this
you wanna-
weird spider thingy, and then we'll just hang
no,
out.
just sit. Wait, what?
No,
No,
Charlotte,
it's
she's
just
covered
it's a
in
web.
goop.
It's fine.
No, just it's you can, if you want, you can rest. You could ride side saddle and
Twyla,
rest.
she's covered
Oh
in
my gosh,
goop.
my legs
Think
are
about
so
what you're saying.
tired.
I'm so sweaty. I wouldn't even notice it right now.
Oh.
Honestly, it's this place is awful. We'll get a bat. I'll dip in the ocean. It'll be fine. Zenobia, please, if you're gonna sit, don't sit on that gross thing.
Oh my gosh, you're so nice.
And then come on, why don't you point us out to turn to Shushua and Daphne, and I'm like, it sounds like we're gonna have to deal with this spider thing if we need to go.
Yeah, but remember, Wanch,
Do we
warm
det-
bed,
detect
Phoenix
Wanch
thing, then the underworld.
Can we resolve the wench detection?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's further down this corridor from what you can tell from locate object. Let me
So
just
he's ahead
check
of us.
something real quick. Yes, he is ahead of you, not towards the mouth.
Okay.
Or at least the crop top is. Can't go in through any thickness of lead. That's fine. In motion, he is in motion. You can tell that. The crop top is in motion.
The crop top is in motion.
The crop top is moving. It's on the move.
There's just a spider wearing his crop top right now.
It's a sentient crop top.
Uh,
Half crop top, half
think-
spider.
Blanche is heading to the entrance as well, or to the entrance of the underworld.
That is deeper. That Zenobia has confirmed to you that is deeper in this cave.
Are you like super sure?
I detect his crop top, and it's moving.
Oh, Shushua, why are you so good at this? Fine, we'll go deeper in the cave.
I mean, look, 2 birds, 1 stone. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Look.
Okay. Should I commune with the spider as like a first tactic and then
Yeah.
fighting as a second tactic?
Absolutely. Let's. I mean, we don't need to shed any blood today. We can kind of make our way.
Okay.
I mean, I so far all I've had is I haven't had to like fend off any spiders. I haven't had to like deal with any of them. You know, spiders actually kill other insects, so they're actually kind of helpful in my opinion.
Yeah, Zenobia and I were talking about a whole circle of life, and I think she like gets
Very
it now.
cool.
Yeah,
Very
I
cool.
totally get it. I woke up in like a pile of dead animals, and I had to
Okay, sweetie.
have mimosas with like 6 or 7 spiders. It was wow. I'm tired, so I'm just
Okay, you
gonna
like take a nap,
little-
sweetheart.
Okay.
Anyways, I think she's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I think a lot of stuff has happened. It looks like she read Lord of the Flies and really fell into it.
Also, she said like 6 months. It's been like 3 hours since number 3. So like
Can I
It's
do
hard-
like an insight check on Zenobia to see if she actually looks like she's been like
yeah.
fighting spiders
absolutely.
for months?
Oh, try this before I forget to tell you. I need you to remember something.
Okay.
When I most want to say no, I have to say yes.
That's really good because a lot of times you don't want to work out in the morning.
Sorry. When I most want to say yes, I have to say no. Remember that. Don't ever forget it.
Wait, when you most want to say yes,
Yes, say no.
say no. So we're saying like, would you want to have a cheat day, but you say no instead?
Don't.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I can live by
Cool,
that.
just like remember. No, just remember it for me because I was worried I was gonna forget.
Okay, that's weird.
Okay, cool.
This is like a tattoo you're thinking about?
no, but we'll talk about it later. Spider.
That's weird. Oh,
So
okay.
a 23 insight on Zenobia says that she is malnourished. You can tell that she has been in the forest for a collection of weeks, probably not 6 months, but she's been here for weeks.
Has she been here as long as we have that we perceive?
I will say, as you cast a glance, I will distribute this 23 insight among your companions as well. Daphne looks the freshest. Troilus has about 2 days worth of shadow on him.
Okay.
As for you, an ageless, perfect being, you don't feel any older, but you wouldn't know how to know. But Daphne seems pretty fresh. Maybe she's been walking around for about 6 hours. Troilus looks as though he's been in the forest for about 2 days. Zenobia looks like she's been here for weeks.
I think time works differently for everyone in this forest.
Oh, like a metaphor?
No,
Not this time, no.
Oh. Whoa. Huh.
That should be against the rules.
Yeah, I usually keep it clean and tight. This is very unkempt. Very weird.
And I don't think you're pulling it off.
Well, thank you. It's patchy. I know it's patchy.
Yeah.
If I leave, you know what? It's not playoff season. It doesn't matter. I'll take care of it when we get a chance.
Yeah. So the group of you continue down this corridor?
Yes. Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
Daphne's leading because we're going diplomacy first.
It's a tighter corridor, and the way that each of you walk through it, it's uncomfortable for both Troilus and Daphne, but Shushua is able to maneuver pretty easily. The floor beneath your feet is completely worn, and as you're walking, you can see some small hints, almost decorative. A broken broom here, pieces of what could have once been a chair. There's a few baskets that have been neglected, have fallen to decay. As you get deeper into the cave, you get the sense that this was somebody's home once, a long, long time ago. The aura that you get from whatever has Wanch's crop top stops. You know it's within 1,000 feet. If you continue down this corridor, it may open up, it may lead to a dead end. Either way, it will lead to whatever has this item of Wanch's. Do you continue?
Daphne, you're leading.
Say, look, good signs, decent design sense. Okay.
The crop top is up ahead.
Okay.
Daphne, as you lead, you become aware of another crisscross of crimson threads. Not in your path, but high above, arcing across the ceiling as though some manner of a woven art form, a design, spirals, and woven baskets of just these crimson threads that are forming some manner of pathway, a spirally looming construction that forms a sort of highway for dozens of skittering spiders high above.
How big are they?
These are about fist-sized. Fist-sized fist-sized in the body.
Daphne's trying to look really great. She's like still trying to be really smiley and supportive, but her teeth are like gritted. She's like,
How high? It is the same height as the entrance of the cave, so
Okay.
probably about 12 feet.
Not high enough.
That is a lot more spiders than I thought.
That's okay because these are all just creatures of Theros.
Yeah. And they're not little land lobsters.
Well, that's a positive thing you could say about spiders. Lobsters are great.
Yeah. I wonder how they taste, actually. Now that you
Don't
think-
taste.
Oh, no? Okay. Yeah, that's probably not a bad. Do you think there's like there's like a big spider, like a head spider? Is that.
Stop. Be cool.
Wait, are you going to talk to all the spiders?
I'm going to talk to whoever I need to talk to get me to Wanch because he was my charge.
I would like to speak to the manager of spiders, please.
Your footsteps become very loud as the corridor suddenly opens up into a gargantuan cavern. Actually, a cavern is not really I don't know. It's not really a reasonable. There's difference between caves and caverns. It doesn't matter. Caverns don't open to the outside. Anyway, that's the difference. Is that they are formed completely separately. Yes.
Now I've
completely
learned
enclosed
something
in
too.
stone.
Look at
Yes.
that.
Oh, now you know. But for lack of yeah, I live near Mammoth Cave, so
Hell yeah.
for lack of any originality, we will call it a cavern because I'm tired. And
Respect this.
Mhm.
and it opens up, it blossoms and blooms into this sort of murky blue-green cavern, roped and ropes of these crimson nets all over the place. You can see spiders skittering along the corners, large as dogs. They all seem to be edging away from you.
Daphne will she'll sort of take a few steps into the center and she'll nod back at Troilus and Shushua.
It is a very large cavern. So if you're stepping into the center, I would say this cavern is probably about 80 feet across.
Not too far to the center, just a little bit.
Okay, I just want to be sure that we mean the same thing.
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't
now
have-
in your mind palace. I'm here.
Yeah.
And Daphne takes her staff and she authoritatively sets it in front of her again. And she loudly says, "Hello, I am Daphne, Oracle and Chosen of Clothis, and I am seeking two things. My very good friend Wanch and passage into the underworld. I love what you've done with this cave. Let's talk."
You hear a note.
And I look back to Troilus for approval.
You hear what almost sounds like a note, a pluck of thread. It reverberates, resounds throughout the entire cavern. It's this, and then this skitter of carapaces and many legs against the stone. The cavern is alive with the sound, but you do not receive an answer.
So they heard you.
At this point, I'm gonna kind of take silence as approval. We seek no harm for us or for you. Let's be friends. Cool. Daphne's like, "Oh, I blew it." And she kind of turns back around. She kind of shrugs at Shushua and Troilus.
Yeah.
What is no crop top in this cavern or cave?
You have a sense that it is somewhere on the ceiling.
It's up there.
Hi, me again, Daphne, Oracle of Clothis
and again, admire with what you've done with the place. I think my friend is on the ceiling and I will be needing him back. I'm sure we could arrange for something.
What language are you speaking in?
I'd probably be doing Sylvan.
Okay. If you are speaking in Sylvan, then you can understand the spiders.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
That was the scariest thing I've ever heard. I'm sure we can negotiate some kind of deal. We are a capable group of very attractive heroes. Is there something that you are needing in exchange for my dear friend who is on your ceiling?
Birds, good meat.
Pardon what?
Good birds, good meat.
The birds got meat. I understand that. Would you like some other kind of meat?
Oh, I have jerky.
We have jerky. We could go fishing for you. We just came from the boat.
Birds.
So he's not like entirely a bird. He's like a little bit also a hero. And we are very much his friends. I'm sure you have friends. You would be sad if... What?
Husks.
Okay, cool. What can I do right now to get my good friend Wanch back?
Eggs.
Okay, what about? And I turned to, and I turned to Troilus.
You turn to Troilus and you can see several mounds of just webbed creatures.
I like.
Many of them
behind
with
you. Look.
Many of them with what appear to be distended abdomens.
I'm sorry, what? Did you just try to say to me like it's okay? There are creatures behind them with distended abdomens? Is that...
Okay, she's fattening up her meal.
You wanted this. This was
You
what you
did-
asked for, Katie May. You said,
That's what you got.
you
Fattening
said,
up her
I
meal 'cause
want to
I
be-
got baby spiders.
you said, I want to be away from the rest of the party. You said, I really love this character and I want to meet her. You said,
That I
I
did
want to
say.
fight some spiders. That's what you
did say
said.
that.
You did say that. Maybe
Okay,
Zenobia
I
said
maybe
that.
said it as a sarcastic joke, as it is my worst nightmare. Okay, so I don't love to be like this. I am sort of like the diplomat of the group. My friends over here are sort of the not diplomatic type.
Oh, is it getting like that?
You can't understand because I'm speaking in
Oh,
Sylvan.
right. Sorry.
So like I don't want it to like pop off. So this is sort of like a last negotiation chance. I will remind you that I am a hero and Oracle of Clothis. So this would go pretty bad. But I will say she would probably love what you're doing with the strands.
Yeah, the webs are very silent for a moment. Can you do me a favor and answer in Zoom chat?
I didn't see.
No, you're fine.
Roleplay is so good.
Yes.
All right, just checking in. Yeah, so the webs are very quiet for a moment. No. You can
Now I turn to
see red webs beginning to descend from the ceiling.
I quickly go, okay, so it was a no on the bargaining, and now it's your turn. And
Okay.
I moved to hide behind
Hey,
in between
Zenobia-
Troilus and Shushua.
There's about 1,000 spiders around us, so it'd be a good time to wake up. Here's a javelin.
Gosh.
Here you go.
Oh, cool. A stick.
Where's
Thanks.
your helmet, girl?
Oh my, God, I
Couldn't
will
that-
literally fucking lose it, Daphne.
I can't believe Zenobia kills
Just
me.
about to make freaking lose it. Yeah. What is the plan?
I am hiding in between Shushua and Troilus.
There are strands of webs beginning to drift down from the ceiling.
I am prepping call lightning.
All right,
As we
everyone
start
gather
summoning the
together.
storm.
As they brush against you, I need everybody to make me just a very quick intelligence saving throw.
Oh shit.
This will not result in any martial action or aggressive action. It is merely a trait of this layer.
Oh. We've just got two smart boys, Daphne and Troilus, two smart boys.
Very too smart. Very smart.
Two smart lads.
All right, I just need to look at something real quick.
Of course, take your time. I'm fine. I'm only about to be killed by some spiders.
Oh my gosh. You get killed by spiders when I say you get killed by spiders. You can wait.
Which is now.
No. Yeah.
Man, so which one of us
absolutely.
could like get to the ceiling to even get to Wanch?
How far up is the ceiling in here?
The ceiling is much higher than 12 feet in here. Almost as though this cavern is beneath an even higher hill. It's about 30 feet up.
Okay.
Uh,
I can get up
okay,
to
so
you.
it is a DC 21 intelligence saving throw.
Cool. So even if you added our scores together, one of us wouldn't have hit it.
No, it's okay. So these webs touch you, but do not restrain you, and they settle against the ground and then suddenly whip back up to the ceiling.
Yeah!
You can hear, it's not quite a scuttling anymore. It's not quite a skittering. It is now the crunch of carapace against stone, crushing into it as easily as one would carve through soft mud. There is a shadow on the ceiling.
Can Daphne see where the entrance to the underworld is?
Not from where you are currently.
Is there an other side to this cave?
Yes, it is very dark in here though. There's not a lot of light. It's very dim.
That's fine, because I think Daphne's going to cast Fireball at the ceiling.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want me to do that?
Yes,
Hey.
I would like you to go ahead if you wish.
Okay.
Can
Cool.
I resolve
go ahead.
any?
Do you tell us?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
presentation
please.
Of what you're doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you resolving, Masood? One sec.
I very quickly just want to cast Bless on everyone around me.
I will allow that.
Thank you. And try to stay within. So you get a D4, right? Everyone gets. I'm going to cast out the first level. You whenever a creature makes an attack roll, they get add a D4, and then also, with my aura of protection within 10 feet, you get a bonus equal to my charisma. So you get a 3. So you can add a D4 plus 3 to any of your saving rolls, and just a D4 to your attack rolls.
Cool.
Might have been useful before. We had to roll a very shit
Mhm,
intelligence
like,
check.
I think like in Daphne's head, oh my God, I literally look at how poorly that Fireball is rolled.
That's
First and foremost.
how
That's so brutal.
how many
That's so bad.
one.
That's
You have
6 ones.
How is that even
6
possible?
ones.
I got 6 ones out of 8d6
and a 2
and a
5.
2. Oh my God, that's okay because that's fine because Daphne is
Incredible.
more wanting to like fire off a fireball to one kind of like see what's up there and also maybe like shimmy loose crop top wearing
Individual.
a dork. So
So this is I know that Solani Shushua was preparing
Call lightning.
Yeah, that's correct. What was the are you gonna go ahead and try and pop that off?
No, I'm gonna wait to see what happens after she does her fireball.
All right.
I don't like that chuckle. It's not a good chuckle.
First of all, I'm gonna let you know right now someone's mad.
Yeah, it's me.
All right. So let's just say if there was anything up there on the ceiling that they saved because they rolled a 27. Do they still take half?
When
on a save?
Fireball hits your eye. Yes. But it ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay, so let me just see whether or not she
Are the webs
It's
flammable?
just gonna start raining corpses.
Yeah, it does start raining like these like burned little husks of spiders. They just plap, 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 and combust into like little ash clouds as soon as they hit the ground. They just smash against the stone and just poof up into a cloud. I will say the only time that I permit players to have plot armor is when they're not here. So instead of Wanch having to roll a dexterity saving throw against a fireball, I will say that the webs that was holding his body against the ceiling do burn away. I will permit a dexterity saving throw for anybody who wants to attempt to catch him.
I go, catch him, and I'd like to can that count as helping anyone who'd like
Can
to try
I
and catch
actually?
him?
He
can I
won't take
see?
falling damage, but I will tell Carlos that you let him drop.
Yeah, which
I'm
is
gonna
worse.
cast here. I'm gonna cast levitate on him.
Levitate.
Smart, because I got a 9.
Heroes.
idea.
Yeah.
Hero shit.
Nice.
Solani playing with a full deck, us over here playing a game of Uno against the machine.
Hey, I freed him.
You're just Uno reversing yourselves over and over again. No, you. No, you.
No, skip. Oh no, that means I skip myself. No!
Yes. All right.
I will slowly lower him to the
So
ground.
that's levitate. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, buddy.
Is he conscious
His
or is he
unconscious
wrapped
form
up?
is just hovering one
Entirely
foot above
wrapped
the ground.
up.
Oh, I need.
Okay.
Oh! I got a nat 20. I got a nat
Unfortunate
20.
for
Hey,
Are
that's
we-
what's
are we-
up.
We don't need to worry about our tokens or anything, right? Because right now it's not getting added to the initiative order.
Oh, it'll get added to the initiative order. That's my bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all good.
Yeah. Let me.
I mean, we could.
What'd
I
you
just
say?
wanted to wait to roll to make your life easier.
Thank
Would
you. Yeah, that was I should have, but then I got excited about getting.
I apologize.
you're good.
Let me move your little tokens onto this page real quick.
Everyone's at full health, right?
When was the last time I even saw y'all? Gosh, I guess this the freaking
A gazillion weeks ago.
Oh gosh, jeez Louise. Oh
Yeah, we're gonna
jeez.
live through this.
No,
I
you'll
think
be
we
fine.
Remember her stat block. We're gonna live through this.
You. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. And I'm gonna take you. And I'm
The
just
only reason I
gonna.
remember is because I was reading through the Theros book and I was like, oh, this one's the scariest one.
Yeah.
That's the one you wanted.
I thought you wanted. I remember from her,
All right.
like
Yes,
learning
this
about her
is
and her,
spider wife.
and yes, the Nylia spider wife, and you didn't even clock it. You didn't even clock it till it happened, and that like Arasta is Nylia's former lover.
Yes.
Right.
So good. Daphne just doesn't know.
Daphne has no idea. Yeah.
Daphne would
All right.
have.
Are you ready to add to the initiative order?
I have.
Yes.
I've already done it.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I will let you keep your nat 20. I know.
Oh yeah.
you were. I'm sorry. Why'd you say it like that?
Because if
Just go,
it
thank you,
had been
thank you,
anything
thank you.
else, yeah, that should have been the reaction. But in my head, I was like, if you took Troilus' hero initiative away from me, don't take my actual combat initiative, please.
Why
We'll
do
be
you
broken.
think I would ever do that to you?
I don't know.
Why do you think I just want to hurt you?
Because there's spiders everywhere.
You're right. And I do want to hurt you.
Okay, there's that too.
I was like, Carlos isn't here. I'm gonna make some motherfucker cry. Let's go ahead and so that's all of you, and then let's go ahead and roll initiative. Cool. All right. So before we get into any of that fighting stuff, because I'd really like to reserve it for next week.
Yeah.
I do want to give you just a little bit more flavor about this cave that's full of these crimson webs that have floated down and touched each of you and things like that. The intelligence saving throw that you did is actually one of my favorites because Arasta has complete control over her webs, and whoever touches them and fails an intelligence saving throw, she immediately knows everything that she needs to know about them.
Except me? Because I do have...
Except you.
Inscrutable.
Yeah. So except for you, she knows everything she needs to know about them. Basically,
So I'm hot. She knows that I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
she knows you're
genuine, I'm looking
hot.
for love.
Yeah, she knows you're hot. I'm sorry, just 1 second. Oh, name, race, where they consider home, and what brought them to her web. So that's something that we'll get to look forward to. But we're going to end on this initiative roll and figure out what...
Just screaming.
Yeah, figure out what kind of nonsense we're about to get up into. I just want to bring something out to you for reference.
She's so spooky.
Next to your tokens.
Get her away from me. She's too close. I'm moving my token away.
Just like she's
Gonna open my character sheet up.
She's a
and
big
just
old
put
girl.
that right on top of that.
She's
so
creepy as hell.
spooky.
She loves
Thank you
you.
for not shift-zing that in my heart to me.
Yeah,
'cause that
for
was-
sure.
God.
Oh yeah,
I
100%.
pulled up her like the page in the compendium in Roll20, which is a great feature
it's
about Roll20. But like the sight of her spiders on her. Oh God.
Katie May, look away. I will show the chat her handout.
You warning me is enough.
Thank you.
That's what it takes.
Do you want me to tell chat a bit about her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is Arasta of the Endless Web. She's
30, flirty, and thriving.
She's 30, flirty, and looking for love.
Mm-hmm.
She was originally a beloved dryad who was underneath Nylea's service, and they were super, super close. And Arasta was like, yeah, we're like very incredibly close. We're as close as we could be. And Phoenix got jealous and was like, you'll see that she only likes you because you're beautiful. And she wouldn't be your friend if you weren't as beautiful as you are now. And to prove that point, Phoenix turned her into this giant spider. And I believe, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was said because I think Nylea did see her and recoil in horror.
Yes.
And that's why Arasta retreated.
Mm-hmm. And now
so,
she lives in a cave that is rumored to have a path to the underworld in it.
And she is so spooky.
She's so spooky.
Spooky.
And yeah, that's gonna be a rough one for us. But that's a problem for next week, me.
It is.
Who's gonna be older, wiser.
Older and wiser.
Maybe I'll have leveled up even.
Here's our giveaway word for next week. Arasta is beautiful.
Arasta is beautiful.
Y'all have leveled up.
I'll allow it.
Yes!
Whoa!
Level up.
You've all been
I'm
some-
gonna sit here
Yeah.
and level up.
Two of you, actually, all three of you defied a god, like either this episode or last episode.
Or by flirting with
So, yeah, absolutely. You all level up.
Yay. Should I roll for my HP or should I take my average?
You
Take
know
the
exactly what
average.
happens every
God.
time you roll for your HP.
Yeah, but I'm
and then
doing
you're
it on
gonna
stream
tell
and I'm feeling lucky. Let's roll
No,
for
it's
it.
gonna go
okay,
bad.
but I'm
It's gonna
still
go
gonna make
bad.
you keep it.
It's gonna go bad. This one
I
you're
press the
gonna
roll. Oh, and it's the average. It's actually just the average.
Good.
So we're fine.
That worked out
Okay.
great.
Could have gone
Great.
worse. Could have gone worse. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm thinking about like what a cleric Daphne would look like. Anyways, that's down the road, Daphne.
All right.
This is
I'm gonna go ahead and draw for our giveaway.
oh
Yay.
yes. Oh, do I get level 4 spells now, honey?
Oh, Satyr Saturn. What a
Satyr
cool
Saturn, friend of the
name.
show. You're here all the
Nice.
time. Welcome.
Thank
friend.
you.
Us. If people are wondering, they are now level 7.
Level 7.
Yay! Level 7, level 7.
Bye-bye.
Got a
All right, Satyr Saturn, I am sending you your code. This is for a Mythic Odysseys of Theros book of your own and roll 20. Yay!
I could take Dimension Door. I could take Dominate Beast. Charm Monster.
Man, I do wish you had that now.
Vitriolic Sphere. You point at a location within range and a glowing
Oh,
1 foot diameter
vitriolic, yeah.
ball. Vitriolic Sphere. You point at a location within range and a glowing 1 foot diameter ball of emerald acid streaks there and explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere.
Whoa.
On a failed save, you take 10d4 acid damage and another 5d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
All right, I do need to tell
Bananas.
y'all, Arasta is a mythic encounter, so
Oh yeah,
Look up
yeah.
your
No, this is gonna be
stuff.
like
At
the
level
last
7.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Level
gonna be the
7,
last
we're
thing
gonna-
Daphne does before she dies. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
it's going to be incredible. I'm so proud of all of you. There are options. I'm sure that you will resolve this to the best of your
That's why I was
ability.
like, hey, where's the exit, my dude?
Yeah, that's a good edge.
That's why I asked because I was like,
Oh, God.
All
I
right.
don't want to be a snack.
Yeah,
I am a snack, but I don't want to be.
You
a
did do
snack.
damage to her earlier, so instead of 300 HP, she now has 294.
Oh, so kind.
Oh,
I'm kind.
I love that.
Yeah, no, you are. You just gave us a level up. I'm really grateful for their level up. Honestly, I'm very grateful.
Fix your attitude problems, so you're gonna get us killed.
All right, let's go ahead and do outros.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Katie May. You can find me on Twitter at OKKatieMay. Guess where you can also find me at OKKatieMay? Here on Twitch. I have a goal to get to 220 followers before the year 2020 ends, and you could help me do that. I'm like 30 away. I'm cool. Hi. You see that? The person who just said hi in the comments? That's my Twitch. Come follow me. I do a bunch of streams. I'm so tired. I also listen to Dungeons Dice and Everything Nice. It's a great podcast. It's yum 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 yum. That's my whole thing. Go Masood.
Oh, hey y'all. I am Masood. You can find me on the internet and Twitter, Instagram at Marudboy, MAHRUDBOI. I play games with these folks with Indoor Recess, and you can find me here on Tuesday nights. You can find me on Sundays with Rivals of Waterdeep. On tomorrow night, come check out the second episode of Bollock Bion returning home on Roll20. We're having a blast. It's a cyberpunk inspired world brought to you by Filipino folklore and mysticism. I'm playing with a great cast of characters who are driving me insane slowly but surely, but come watch me break on camera. And then on
What time
Thursday,
tomorrow?
what time? It'll be 7 to 10 Central, so 5 to 8 Pacific. So come on down. And then on Thursday, we're playing Life is Strange, and I'm really excited. I have never played it for
It's
Once
gonna
Upon a
be
Game.
so good.
It's gonna be so good. Come hang out. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got going on. Come check me out on Twitter to keep up with everything that's happening.
Yay.
Solani, take it away.
Hi, I'm Slani at Mistress Verse on Twitter and Twitch. And when I'm not here, I am DMing for Plot Hunters on Saturday evenings at 5 p.m. So what are we doing? They fought a dragon. They just fought a dragon. And now fell in love with another elf. There's a lot of hot elves in my campaign.
I respect
I
it.
specifically looked up pictures of hot elves to put in my campaign to make my players blush, and it's wonderful.
Very much respect.
But yeah, come check us out.
Incredible. Typically Carlos would be here and he would tell you to follow him at Carlos Crits, but he's not here.
I'm at Carlos Crits. You can find me on there. Go watch Pirates of Leviathan. Go see Roll20 Present stuff. Yeah, Carlos does a lot of cool stuff. Go support him. He's awesome.
No, we support him or whatever. Yeah, it's me, TK. You know where to find me. So don't. Goodbye. Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing Spooky Slumber Party on Saturday, right?
We're gonna finish up Layers of Fear 2.
It's really spooky.
It's a good
and
horror
the monster
game.
gonna get me. Actually, I'm just gonna start it over and get to the point where we were, but with no monsters that can bite my butt. Because
That sounds good.
it's really spooky. And
It
then
is.
maybe we could play Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
I mean, let a guy know if you're trying to do a custom game, man.
Yes,
I'll
Masood, do you want to join us for Dead by Daylight on Saturday?
I'd love to play Dead by Daylight. It'd be fun.
I'll invite some friends too. We'll see if we can get a party together.
It'll be great.
So I know you got Plot Hunters. If you're free afterwards, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe I've never. Well, is it PC version?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very fun. It's an
But they do
asymmetrical.
have crossplay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they have crossplay.
How does my level 7 sorcerer only get 6 spells?
I don't know.
Anyway,
6 total, or do you?
yeah, we'll talk.
Choose
I'm trying to figure them out.
wisely.
I know. I'm panicking. Don't use your Phoenix voice when I'm already panicking,
Yeah.
TK.
I have 6 total spells, and I'm paladin.
This is
Well, and that's not
We'll
even
see you
counting.
next week.
It's not counting the cloaked spells or We'll talk about off
All
camera.
right, talk about something funny while I
Bye.
tell everybody goodbye.
I've never been funny before.
That's true. That actually tracks. We can check the tapes.
We've never told a joke.
Dang, don't forget to finish watching Shrek the Musical.
Yeah,
Yes, we were trying to talk about Shrek the Musical for pre-show this week, and then someone.
All right, we're already leaving. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. I'm making waffles.